We are live! Happy Friday, everybody. My name is May Arceo. I'm a proud digital business owner. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and I'm a part time registered nurse because of this business. And today, this is the third episode of my Business Talk Live with me. And I have a co host for today. I want to welcome my co host, Madonna Bisuelan.
Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. We are global. Again, we are here again to share a very, very good opportunity. I'm a mom too, I'm a nurse, and this opportunity actually makes me work less. So, we want to share with you how we did it. If we do it, you can do it too.
Yeah, hey, I love that.
Yeah.
Today's episode is a amazing story of a woman. Imagine she retired at 45 years old. She loves to travel all over the world, and we want to know what's her secret, okay? And before that, we're gonna bring her live to our stage.
I'm
Welcome.
excited. Welcome, Coach. Good morning.
Yay!
Good morning from my home here in the states of Oklahoma, United States, USA. And thank you for having me here, Coach May and Madonna from our business community.
Yeah, so today we have the distinct honor of welcoming you, and you are truly exceptional individual who inspires everybody. So to begin with, tell us who's Chloe King and what's her why.
Thank you. Well, I'm originally from the Philippines. My parents are from Bacolod. So, mga taga Bacolod, nanonood kayo. Yay! Kamusta sa inyo, Tanandera? So, I've been in the States with my family, immigrated here back in 2007. And my husband is we're active duty. My husband is serving as an army chaplain, U.S. Army chaplain, and we have 3 children. I have a 20-year-old and a 13 going to 14 and a 6-year-old. So I'm a busy mom of 3, and this business has been a huge blessing for me. I found this during the height of the pandemic. So that's basically my story. It was a decision that I have to make whether to choose my career or my family. And when my husband is away on deployment, it's such a great challenge for us because, and in the United States for Filipinos, wala tayong mga katulong dito. So my son at that time was 3. He goes to daycare full time. And that's how I was able to work at the college. So I was at the community college. My education is, my background is in education. So 26 years employees, guys, working in the corporate world. 26 years before I found this venture. In fact, the pandemic was really the turning point for me to look for a job. I mean, my work at the college wasn't stressful. I can do it day in, day out, no problem. But then when this global crisis came, that was when I thought about myself, maybe there's something I can do, that I can stay at home, work from home, take care of my family, but at the same time, contribute to the family income. I've never been dependent on my husband's income. So I found this venture, and my mentor and my coach, this was back in June 2020 when I started my business. So I found this probably 2 months before. I was skeptical. Like many of us and most of us who are starting a new venture, it's normal to, ask a lot of questions, search more about the opportunity. And yeah, I did my homework. I did my research. I looked for more information. I followed my mentor's page, and I found out one day she actually shared a copy of her license from the state of Texas, and that was the sign, the confirmation I needed that this is legit and I can do this. So I jump in, and 4 days later, guys, I was a business owner. And 8 months after I started my business, I quit my job and say goodbye to my job. And that was a little over 3 years ago. I quit. I retired my job at the age of 45. So I'm turning near 49 this year, guys, and it has been an
Wow.
amazing journey. So I'm so grateful for this business.
Wow. I
Wow.
love that. I think
Retired at
some of the other
45.
people,
Wow.
I know, Madonna, right? You can envision that you're going to be retired at a certain age. I love that.
Actually, that was really my turning point too when I retired at 45. So, Coach Chloe, hearing your story, it was during the pandemic. So we all know pandemic. It has a lot of really not good, memories to us. A lot of not really. It's really bad when we think of it. But on your part, and I know it's more most of the other people too. That pandemic thingy is the turning point
Yeah.
to kind of like find a very very an opportunity that turn around and change your life. So before I know you already told us about some of your how did you find this, but during that one, what are the struggles, what are your struggles before you find this one, before you find the business?
Before I found this business, some of the struggles is that I really live paycheck to paycheck.
Yes.
So most I take home I think less than $3,000 a month, and it goes all to daycare. So there's really nothing left for me. And then one of the struggles is when my son is in daycare, I get a call from the school, and then I needed to be there, and I couldn't be there because I have a responsibility at the office. So there was a struggle between whether I have to leave my job, I have a responsibility, but at the same time, as a parent, I needed to be there. So that is really a huge thing for me, because sometimes I would feel guilty that I've been working so hard 9 to 5 just to pay the daycare fee, and then I get home so tired, no time for my kids. And I was thinking like there must be something better than this. So those are some of the struggles. At the same time, I'm not tech savvy. Oh my gosh, if you only know, guys, before I became a coach and teach people on how to do this business, I wasn't tech savvy. I'm an ordinary employee dependent on an IT department to help me, with technical issues. But this business really was a blessing because it's so simple, easy to manage and run. You'll have a mentor and a coach to guide you every step of the way. It's a skill-based business where you learn everything as you walk through your journey as a business owner. So yeah, struggles, those are the things. But also at the same time, I couldn't afford to buy really air tickets, take my family on vacations, and all of those normal things that should, a family do together. But then it's so hard to find time together because I am working, I have a work schedule, my husband has a work schedule, the kids have school schedule. So all of those conflicts and struggles come in. But man, this business is just amazing. And I call it a blessing in crisis. This was really
Yes.
a blessing in crisis when I found this business.
Wow, I love that. So before we proceed to the second question, we have some online viewers. We have an audience, okay? So they have a message for us. We have from Joanne. She
Hi,
says, "Hello,
Joanne.
ladies, fellow digital business owner. Thank you so much
Hi,
for
Joanne.
tuning in with us." Wow, I
You're
love that.
welcome.
Okay, so next question. Can
All
you
right.
share? Go
Yes,
ahead, Miss
I think
Madonna.
those are very inspiring already, Coach.
Mhm,
Most of us have a struggles before we find this business.
mhm.
And going along this business, can you share us any strategies or skills or stories that have led you to this success?
Yes.
So first of all, guys, we really have to make sure that if you start this business, you make time for your business. Because we are busy people here in the States. I can understand that most of the people who join this business has a 9 to 5 job with a goal to reduce their working hours. Even some have 2 jobs, 3 jobs. I can imagine it really is a sad truth here in the States that most people are working very hard. So they would come into this business, and then one of their goals is to be able to retire early, reduce their working hours, have more time for their family, have a work-life balance. And one of the things I would encourage you guys, if you start this business, make time for your business. Set it as a priority. You cannot be successful in the business if you don't see it as a priority in your life. So here's why. Because, when it's a priority for us, we'll do anything and everything in our power to make time. My kids are my priority. And regardless of how busy I am, I make sure that I'll be there when they need me, right? So if we see our business from that mindset and from that perspective, that even though how tired I am from my work, I will spend 20 minutes of my day before I go to sleep. 30 minutes of my day, I will spend time with learning, because we have a very user-friendly training, guys, that will walk you through your journey as a business owner. And plugging into a business community is so important. Be active. That's where we grow our business. When I came into this business, I was skeptical. I got everything. I have prayed for it. I have waited. I've received the sign. I wanted to start my business, but then my motivation didn't grow until I became a part of a community, became active. You get added to our private group. We meet we have weekly meetings where we learn strategies, where we learn skills. And I want you, when you do and start your business, is to just stay plugged in, do your part, attend the weekly masterminds. That's we all being taught on what to do to become successful and stay successful. And then do your training. Really, there is nothing magical about this business, except that you make it a priority, make time, do your part, do your training, stay connected to the community, be active, and just be a part of a digital family, like you have your own family at home.
I love that. I
Yeah.
think the takeaway of that story, Coach, is you can be a mom and set your family as priority. But I love that you can only spend 20 minutes of your time,
Mhm.
30 minutes of your time
Mhm.
making time for your business. But for us, we can go social media for hours and hours without
Right.
no revenue, right?
Cook.
Yeah.
Nothing. But you can cook,
That's
you can
true.
do a lot. You could be a mom at the same time, a business owner. I love that.
Mhm.
That's a
Ooh.
good takeaway.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wow.
So why not use our screen time and get paid, right, and earn money? Because we're really leveraging it to benefit our family is amazing.
So yes,
Yes.
ma'am, imbis ka pipindot, make money out of that one, right?
You
Make
enjoy the
money.
journey, guys. I
Oh,
tell you.
Yes.
instead magmarites na lang sa negosyo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Kita pa, di ba? O, di ba?
All
Di ba?
right.
That's
Yes.
why I love this
Yeah.
business. Moving
Yes, I
along with the
love it.
question.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you see yourself 5 years from now?
So before I answer how do I see myself 5 years from now, I want to go back a bit. What this business has done for me since I started nearly 4 years ago, and a lot of things has happened, guys. One is that I have achieved my goal to be present and to be able to address the struggle that I had early on when I couldn't be there for my kids, when I don't have enough money to take them on vacations, when I don't have enough time to be there for them when I'm tired. All of that was this business actually became a solution, because now my career and my role as a parent no longer in conflict, and it shouldn't be. Women, okay, parents, fathers and mothers should be able to have a career, a successful career, especially for women, because guys, sometimes we have in our culture, we have this mindset that women stay at home, take care of the kids, and the husband work, and then they provide for the family. But no, you know what, and the issue sometimes is most moms cannot go to work because they have to take care of the kids, and it should not be a conflict or a struggle. right? We should be able to have successful careers. We should be able to have successful businesses, and at the same time, really devoted parents and devoted wives to our family and to our loved ones. And that is what this business has done for me in this past nearly 3-4 years, guys, because I had now more time. I now have more time to spend with my kids. Like yesterday, I just took them out. It was not a plan at all. Like we are on our way home. It's like, mommy, let's go hiking. And it was on our way. And we were able to do that. When you own your time, the freedom lifestyle that this business has done in my life, it's incredible. If you have been following my page, you have seen probably what an incredible blessing this business, a huge change this business has done in my life. I'm able to travel, purchase tickets, write off those travel perks, guys. Just an FYI, you get to I just filed my income tax return with my CPA. I got to write off those travel expenses, and I'm able now to be there for my family. I was able, and hard to believe, guys, to put money into the causes that I support. I give to the church, to less fortunate back home in our country, and some countries that there are some work to 501c3s organization, and it's incredible. I wasn't able, and I calculated, and I said, I think I was able to give away money around 2.5 million, more than 2.5 million pesos, which is about 50,000 US dollars just last year from the income from the business. And being able to do that from a paycheck to paycheck, ordinary employee working, I was able to send all of my kids go to a private Christian school, and my husband and I are able to afford to do that now. And a lot of things, when you have control over your time and you become an entrepreneur, you will see that there is so much power in your hand. And there is, alongside that power that you have, is the accountability and the responsibility to make a difference in the lives of people around you in your spheres of influence. So this business has done so much for me, travel wise, income wise, sharing all the blessings, all of that. But 5 years from now, a few years from now, I do see myself growing in the business, growing stronger, probably even, and accomplishing even more, becoming more, helping more people who are coming into this business, guys. I'm a mentor and a coach, just like Coach May and Madonna is a mentor and soon to become a coach. So we help people in the business. I foresee in a couple years that more are going to come. More families will have an opportunity to be able to stay more hours at home because they are earning more income from the business. They are helping other people find financial freedom, time freedom as well. That's a huge, very fulfilling role that we do here in this business. We're not talking about money here, guys. It's more than that. It's making a difference in the lives of these people. When you see, it's worth to see that this mom who is struggling because all of his time she's working 2-3 jobs. Now this mom is able to stay at home, reduce the working hours, and is on her way to retirement. So what an incredible opportunity we have here, guys. Building families, leaving legacies to our children and the future generations. Because this business, guys, if you do not know, we can pass this on to our kids. So we are leaving a legacy, guys, for the generations to come. And there's so much more. And to be able to help a lot of people who are less fortunate than us, and to continue to give to the kingdom and the ministry of God.
Hey, I love that. You're making a difference in the community, and God bless your heart because you are blessed right now, and you're going to bless more because you're sharing your blessing to the community all over. Thank you so much.
Yes. Wow, hearing that, Coach. So to everyone who's listening, who's watching us, this is a one-stop shop. So it's in the package. Nandun na lahat. If you heard it,
Yes.
no brainer. It's there 5 years from now. So this is not a one-day business to get rich. So, but slowly, but 5 years from now, we're 80%. We're looking
It's
for
so
something
important,
more.
so important to set that goal right clearly before us, guys, because that's where we are. We know where we're heading here. Along the way, there will be, hiccups, things that we need
Yeah.
to, barriers we need to navigate through. But once you have set your mind to do something, like dream big, right, and then work it out, do the
Okay.
part that you need to do. We can
Hmm.
pray big, right? So, and
Yes.
then we'll see. It
Wow.
has.
Best part
I
is
love.
it's doable. It's doable.
It is.
Yes,
It
it's
is.
It's
doable. I
doable.
love the legacy that you can pass on to the next generation. I love that you have tax write off all your travels, all your expenses, all your charities, and
Mhm.
everything. Those are something that you can have in this business. It's like
But
a
you know,
call.
guys, the personal development is incredible,
Yeah.
amazing. I've learned skills from this business I've never learned from my corporate job. I learned how to talk to people. I learned to come out of my comfort zone. We have global conventions, just for your information, for those who are watching, guys, that you can be a part of. And this year, where are we going, guys?
Japan!
Japan!
Let's
Yes,
go!
yes, we have a convention.
Wow,
Yes.
wow, wow.
Okay.
Yes, very, very
Okay,
good.
moving forward, this number 5 question is a very interesting question. Go, Madonna.
So, what can you advise our audiences, like especially mom like us who are working a lot, working 2, 3, 4 jobs, who wants
Mhm.
to spend time with our children? People, any advice that you can give to those who wanted to join this business or wanted to start this business but are skeptical?
Yeah. So, guys, I'm a firm believer that if there is a will, there's a way. Okay. And if I would just encourage you, if you have set your heart to start your business and you are facing some barriers in front of you, it could be a startup cost, it could be a time, it could be because there is an unsupport of what your spouse is unsupportive of you, it
Mhm.
could be because you have some limited resources. I would encourage you to work, navigate through those challenges, because in our life, that's part of our life, guys. When sometimes when we set our heart to doing something, before we even started, there comes in our path along our way some challenges. And if we do not know how to navigate those challenges, then we will not be able to get to the other side of where we wanted to be in life. And that's a normal part of it. The good news is we have the ability to overcome those challenges. Okay, we have the ability to overcome those challenges. And there's just so many stories I could share probably. But one of the challenges also that I have had in my journey is when I do not have a lot of resources I needed to start my business. And it was like a question whether I would just go for this or not. But I had a strong desire. I was so desperate for a change. My fear, my struggles, my questions, my inability to provide enough resources to start my business was not was wasn't the reason that didn't stop me from pursuing this opportunity, guys. My desire was stronger than all of these things. And if you have the desire in your heart for a change, to see better things happen in your life, you'll make a way through that. I what I did, I have prayed through it, because I believe that when we pray to God for something, we bring our desire to the Lord and we say, God, I wanted to start a business. This is why, because I wanted to be home. I wanted to have, be there for my family and support so many other people who are less fortunate than me. When we bring our desire to God and when we pray about it, He will show us ways on how to overcome those challenges so that we can do what He has placed in our heart. First of all, guys, the desire comes from the Lord, whether we are aware or we realize it or not. He placed the desire in our heart to be better, to dream bigger. We are called for greater things, right? So, but there is a partnership that happens here,
Mhm.
because God can do is so big. He can do exceedingly abundantly above all more than our wildest imaginations. When I came here, I was just thinking maybe I just need a $5,000 a month and I'm okay. And I've been earning more than that. Oh my goodness. And beyond and above what I could think. And in the few years, I see it even growing more than that. But what I'm saying is, when you have that desire and you have that dream in your heart, don't be afraid. Take that step of faith, because if we don't take action and we don't do our part to make that dream happen, really there's nothing will happen. So it's okay to be scared. It's okay to search more if this is what is for you, if this is legit or not, all of those things, the basics that you need to do. But then after that, after praying through, after doing all of your research, after learning more about the business, do the next step, take action, and then connect to the right people, to your mentor and to your coach if you have signed up on someone else's website, because that's how our system works here. You are assigned a mentor and a coach, and then start doing it. Don't worry about what if I will not be successful. What if these things doesn't happen? We all have those what ifs and buts questions that will come along the way. But take one step at a time. One step at a time, okay? Do your part, and then you will see. It's just like God will not tell you something to do a huge thing when you are not doing. He will unload and unfold things for us in small pieces. And as we walk one step at a time in our journey to success, we will see, and we will look back years from now. You have grown. I have grown in this journey as an entrepreneur, not just in all aspects of life, not just in our in our technology skills, in our IT skills, but even in our ability to encourage someone, to inspire people emotionally, mentally. We have more. We learn so much. So take that first step, and then believe in your heart that you're able to do this, because guys, sometimes you just don't have any idea how much power you have in your hands, that sometimes we are unable to unlock our potential because of that if we don't take that first step. All we needed to do is that leap of faith, that move that we needed to do, so that God can do what he needs to do, the system can do what the system needs to do for you, and then you do the rest. Okay, so it's really a partnership. And I leave you with that message, guys, that if you have a dream, you set your heart, your mind to go for it. Do everything in your power. If that is where your heart is leading you, I believe that God is going to bless you. And I speak blessings over you and your family and your ventures in the business, in your jobs, and whatever it is that God is calling you.
Wow. And that, let's add more, is we have 190 members in our community. We have 26 countries globally and 32 branches. So that would be a set on stone that we are a big company and we're running global. So wherever you are, you can be one of us. We're not done yet because we're going to play. Chloe, are you ready to play?
I am. Let's see. This is a surprise, guys. Okay, so let's see how this goes.
We want our business talk gonna be a funny. We want it to be engaging and everything. We just want to be unique and individual. We're not having this lonely moment. Okay, so this game is a business talk, fast talk. So basically, I will ask the question. You were gonna answer me and just move on to the next question. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Chocolates or flowers?
Flowers.
Okay. Red or yellow?
Yellow.
Okay. Snickers or heels?
Snickers.
Okay. Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Okay. Sleeping or exercise?
Sleeping.
Just like me.
Lights on
I have to
or
sleep,
lights
guys. Oh, sorry. Pardon me. What is that?
off? Lights on or lights off?
Lights on.
Okay. That's all for us. So
Oh my gosh, this is so
that was
fun.
fun. I know it's all about you. We want to know who you are.
I
That's
love
what
that.
is all these questions. Okay. So before we end, okay, so If you are curious what our business, sign up for free webinar with no cost. Okay, www.arceodigital.com. And about you, Madonna?
Yep, to you guys, www.madonnadiswellan.com.
And you,
For
Chloe?
me, guys, www.chloeking.org is my website.
Yes. And before we finish, she wants to share her favorite Bible verse. Go, Chloe.
All right, it's from Ephesians 3:20, and it says here, express the magnitude of God's can-do ability as exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think. Not just above, not just exceedingly above. God can do exceedingly and abundantly above. So I want to leave you with that verse. This is one of my life verse that I believe God since I started this business. And if you do your part, God will do his part, and he can do great things, and you will be together in this journey and in this venture, become a blessing to so many others around you in your spheres of influence. So I leave you with these words: dream big, live big, and believe in God, because God is so big, and he answers big prayers.
Amen. Thank you so
All
much. And
right.
that concludes our episode number 3. And happy Friday, everybody. Bye.
Bye, everyone. God bless you all.
Yes.